Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this. It has been a hot minute since I filmed a long form YouTube video and I really missed it, but yeah, I just found them really hard to edit. Anyway, long story short, going on a little trip out today and it is my favourite kind of days ever. We're going to go to Home Bargains, we're going to go to B&M, we're going to go to Primark and then TK Maxx. I have a long list of things that I need to get for my holiday and I have things in my basket that I want to get online, but I want to see if I can try and get it in person first. I need to look at a few other things as well. So I'm going to take you along with me. I was supposed to film this on my camera as well, but I forgot to charge it, so we're just going to go on the phone today. So if you notice it's a little bit lower quality, that's because it is. I much prefer filming on my camera, but it's quite big to lug around sometimes, and then it makes me a little bit nervous when I'm in the shops because it's like really obvious I'm filming. I think the hardest challenge of today is going to be not buying any junk food because I am so deep into the deficit now and I'm not far off, but it's getting to that point where I feel like I could buckle. Obviously I have a Celsius for the ride just to give me a little pick me up. I have actually been trying to reduce my caffeine intake, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not going particularly very well. I had a goal by the end of this year that I wanted to do a month without caffeine, and I actually really feel like I should have shortened that down to a week. Because I just don't think I'm going to be able to do a month. We'll see. The kiwi guava flavour is just, my favourite. So good. I actually can't cope with the autumn stuff already. Like, I've not even been on holiday yet. This is so cute. Oh my god, look how cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, I forgot I had my headphones on and it didn't pick up the sound at all, but I saw these and I thought, how freaking cool, right? Instead of it being a liquid, it's a powder. It's like, that's so handy. I didn't get any though, just because I'm really fussy about stuff like that. We're gonna need some of these, but it doesn't say the size. I would assume they're gonna be under 100ml if they're a travel. I'm gonna guess. I feel like the travel section is kind of... I've been looking for these everywhere. They've only got mint though. I actually just can't cope with all of the autumn stuff.
Stepping out to the belly to the tills, please.
Oh, but I do miss the smell of pumpkin spice. Oh god. A spiced pomegranate. It's quite nice actually. Yeah, I just don't feel ready for the autumn at all. But I think it's because I've not been on holiday yet. As soon as I'm done, I think I'll be ready. Wow. Okay. The woman who served me obviously hated her job because she was so rude. I like got up to the till and I was like, hi, okay. And then she was just like throwing my shopping at me. I was like, okay. Whenever I do shopping trips like this, I always do it in a particular order. Now, always do Home Bargains first because in my opinion, Home Bargains is better than B&M. Although in saying that, Home Bargains wasn't really giving too much today. It's in that really weird like in-betweeny period where you're doing some of the autumn stuff, but then you've still got a bit of summer stuff. Like I was walking down and half of the aisle was still full of like plants and garden stuff, and the other half was full of pumpkins. It was really overstimulating. It was weird. Next up. We usually go downstairs first, but there's no like direct, once you go around the store it's just a bit awkward to then come upstairs, so I was like, I'll do upstairs first. I forgot the link for my headphones into my phone, so now I'm gonna have to do this without a podcast on. These are absolutely gorgeous. Love them. I'm not gonna lie, right now nothing is blowing me away. That was really awkward. Someone watch me film that whole thing. Okay, in a bit of a dilemma. So we've got the cabin bags, and then I could get one of these to like maximise space, or I could save a little bit of money and use just a bag. But I'm thinking like space wise it would be better to get the small suitcase, and then I can always use a small suitcase in future. That's kind of what I'm telling myself, but I don't know. I do not know. My signal's rubbish. I'm trying to message Ali to see if he wants one because he needs a cabin bag as well, so mega stressed. I was debating getting it in grey, but I just feel like the pink's more cute, and then if Ali wants the grey, he can get the grey. That was one of those where I came out of there going, how on earth have I spent that much? £86, and I was just like, on what? God knows. The worst happened, right? Chatting to the lady about me going away on holiday, and she was like, yeah, where you going? I was like, yeah, I'm going to Santorini. Having a little chit chat. We finished, she gives me my receipt, and she goes, have a nice time. And I just instantly thought she said, have a nice day. And I was like, yeah, you too. And then she kind of just like did a little smirk, and I walked away, and I was like, oh, I can't even recover from that. I've just got to own it. Hate it when that happens. Also, I was a controlled girly, and I'm very glad I was. I put the suitcase back because I already have the old Ryanair suitcase, but it's like really, really tiny. It is like giving Ozempic suitcase. So I was like, I'm gonna be sensible, and then that's £20 I can put towards my Primark shop instead of spending it on a suitcase that, yes, it would be helpful, but I don't necessarily need. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how much I'm gonna film speaking to the camera just because I think it's going to be quite busy and embarrassing, but I'll do a voiceover if I can't. As predicted, it was absolutely heaving, but I saw these Rimowa dupes and oh my goodness, it was adorable. If they would have had this cabin bag in the pink, I would have got it because I have it in the grey, but I would prefer to have it in the pink. Really need to get some more packing cubes, but Primark was really lacking. All they had was those, but I quite like the compression ones. They did have some really cute bags. However, I don't really need any new bags, but I did think some of them were quite cute, especially for like autumn, winter and stuff. This pink one was adorable, but again, just didn't need it. Again, I was so well behaved. Didn't need these, but really, really wanted them. The Space NK dupes. I do have some from Home Bargains that are like bright orange, which I thought were quite cool, but now I've seen the pinks. I'm not gonna lie, that was absolute hell. I actually had to come home and just do nothing for like 20 minutes because I just felt so overwhelmed. On my drive back, a car like pulled up, and it's a one-way system, pulled up and kind of just blocked my whole lane. Two people jumped out the car and then started running away from the car. I was so confused, I just had to sit there and I was like, I have no idea what to do. No one would let me into the left-hand side lane. I was like, what do I do? And then when I was walking to my car, there was two, I don't know, they looked about 16, maybe a little bit older. These two lads were like threatening each other and doing the whole puffing the chest out. It was just a lot. It was a lot. I might not actually be able to show you a lot of what I've got because some of them are like little gifts. So I might not be able to show all of them. Yeah, no, I won't show them. So we have been using plastic Tupperware for the longest time, and they just break constantly, so we really wanted to invest in some glass Tupperware. So expensive, by the way. £5 per Tupperware is insane to me. Luckily, there was only 4, so I just got the 4, but £20 on Tupperware is crazy, but yes, it is better for you and they're going to last longer, so, you know. 4 of those. I then, at the moment, in my deficit and things, obviously eating a lot of fruit. Again, we don't really have any, like, decent Tupperware for that, so I got some little glass ones. And they were actually pretty, they were £3.50 for 4, which I thought were pretty good. So I just thought, nice little one to pop like my grapes and strawberries in. So I did pick up 2 of these. Again, I'm just assuming they are 100ml. We shall see. But I'm going to fill them up with the rest of the sun cream and some bits and bobs, just so I can see what I'm working with space-wise and if I need to order anything more. But yeah, got 2 of those. The issue was I actually have loads of those, but a lot of them are well under 100ml. They're like 50ml or something like that. Got some sweets for the plain. Speaking of plain, mints, if you know, you know. My ears pop like crazy, so I don't even know if they fully work or not, but I don't care. Had to get a plug because I got a plug, but it was for the US, which was a bit awkward when we went to Italy and I tried to use it and it didn't work. So actually got an EU adapter. Then I really love making like cakes and stuff, and I make a cake for Ali's birthday every year. I've just made a cake for my mum's birthday. I love making cakes and decorating them, but I never have enough tips and like a proper icing bag, so I thought I'm actually just going to get one. It was only £2. Then I got some actual headphones, mainly because I'm hoping that I can get, I hope these, like the mic actually works properly, because when I'm like going out and about, it would be really handy to be able to like vlog and stuff and actually have like a little microphone on the headphones. And this says it does work. Hopefully it's clear. They're from Philips, so fingers crossed. Then again, on the holiday kind of theme, I got some bite and sting relief, because when we went to Corfu last September, oh my goodness, we got bitten to shreds when we were sat on our balcony at night. Even with like a citronella candle and everything, still got bitten to shreds. So I thought I'm just going to bring it with me anyway. And we didn't have any whilst we were there, because I just for some reason forgot. And it was an absolute nightmare. We were so itchy. So I thought I definitely need to get some of them. Then I got this Malibu Miracle Tan. Supposed to help. Do you know what? I don't even know. I've just heard it's like really good for like moisturising, things like that. And it's like really rich in aloe vera. We'll see. I got this little set. I didn't actually want the set, to be completely honest with you. I just wanted the toothpaste. Because for a little 20ml, like not even 10-20ml toothpaste, it was £1. Whereas for the toothbrush and a bigger toothpaste, it was 69p. So I was like, I might as well just get this, so that it just made so much more sense. I just don't think that the little miniature ones are gonna last for 11 nights for 2 of us. So yeah, needed a bigger one, but again, there's no point in getting one of the normal size ones. Then again, did you know I'm in a deficit? These are unreal. These like 100 calories per one. So really, really good. Some more sweets for the plain. I then got some cough sweets because I'm still trying to get through this horrible, horrible cough I've got. Oh, and then Primark. Primark was crap. Primark was so bad. I don't know what was going on. I don't think Primark knew what was going on. Again, it's this really horrific time where half of it is summer and the other half of it is just autumn, winter. I was like, how am I coming to do a holiday shop and I'm seeing woolly jumpers and coats everywhere? It was just mind-boggling. The pyjamas weren't very good. I don't know if it was just the layout of things, but I just did not enjoy the experience, and it was just chaotic. There was kids screaming everywhere. It was just not pleasant. I did pick this up though because I really wanted just like a nice little white dress. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm looking at it here, it's kind of making me want to vom. I really wish I tried it on, and you know what, I had every intention of trying it on, but it was just too much. Oh, to be fair, that's the front of it. It doesn't look as bad now, that's the front. But I just was like, I want a nice little cute white dress for Santorini. I was really expecting to come out of this, like, having spent a serious, like, pretty penny. And I know that's not everything I got. I got some gifts and things, but it's always the case when you actually want to go and spend money, all the shops are crap. Whereas when you go, I'm not going to spend anything, you end up spending loads. I am just getting ready for football, and I'm going to close the vlog here because I know exactly what I'm like, and my biggest issue is not closing my videos off and then just ending them and then I never post them. So I'm just going to end it here. I know it's probably not the best vlog ever, but it's getting back into things and it's just getting me into the habit of actually filming and things like that. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. I hope it wasn't too dull, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.